My name is John Newton, and I am the author of the play you are about to see. As I've explained, I am the play.
Welcome to the golden shores of paradise. Welcome to the golden days of Hawaii Navy, where the elite reign in their regal splendor, where their loyal and carefree subjects. Welcome to an Eden of perfume flowers and hue-spangled days that reflect rainbows across azure skies. Welcome to the land of true aloha, Hawaii, the land of love and music, and the hula!
Who is the genius in charge of sound?
Oh, well, that's Knuckle today because Jimmy's gone to Australia.
May I see him, please?
Well, it's a bit far. He can't. We've only got 15 minutes.
I want to congratulate him.
Pardon?
You took the word right out of my mouth.
Aloha kākou. My name is Michelle Johansson. I'm not Hawaiian and Loie is not the author of this play. The real author of this play is not Hawaiian either, and nor are these beautiful Waikiki hula dancers. I am a Tongan director working in Aotearoa with a Pan-Polynesian cast in May of this year to produce a Hawaiian play by a Samoan playwright. Having said that though, I am only Afakasi or half-caste Tongan, and the real playwright is only Afakasi Samoan. The question of the day then is cultural authenticity in the medium of Polynesian theatre making, and specifically in Mere Kanikau by John Newbold. So why Newbold, why here, and why now? So to do this we need to imagine a time before the 1990s in New Zealand, where Polynesian actors were unaccustomed to seeing Polynesian actors play Polynesian people on the stages of Aotearoa. So this was a time before Samoans were naked, or laughing, or in Burtown, and before Dr. Maxwell Alvea and his cousin Vinny appeared on Shortland Street. There were virtually no stories about Polynesians or for them on the stages of Aotearoa. And then in 1992, a play called Think of a Garden was written. And this story told a Samoan story using Samoan language from a Samoan-centric worldview. It was the first time that the Samoan language was heard in the theatres of Aotearoa, and it held New Zealanders to task. So Think of a Garden tells the story of the assassination of Te Pō Tamasese, leader of the Mau movement, gunned down by the New Zealand police in December of 1929 in a peaceful protest in Aotearoa. So, for Pacific people in Aotearoa, and particularly Samoan people, this was a landmark play, and John Newbold is a landmark playwright. I am a Polynesian theatre maker. I have a duty to pay back and to pay forward. So because of Newbold, I can stand here on the stage today, and the themes and characters and story of his play, Mere Kanikau, have arguably never been more important. Newbold's plays explore themes of cultural identity, loss and redemption for Polynesians of mixed blood and second thoughts. And it's a fusion of Newbold's well-educated Western perspective, but also his deep-seated Polynesian roots that create the dramatic tension through which Newbold stages questions of authenticity. In the field of post-colonial studies, the concept of authentic culture is problematic. Does this imply a return to some perfect state of pre-colonial indigeneity? Or do we mean something that is true to a more fluid sense of a culture that evolves? In 1976, Professor Albert Wendt wrote that there is no state of cultural purity from which there is decline. Usage determines authenticity. I argue that our production of Marakanakau is culturally authentic, despite the fact that we had no Hawaiians in our Hawaiian play. I argue that Newell's play script is culturally authentic, despite his own status as an outsider to the culture on which he comments and criticises. I argue that the methodology that binds these things together, like this fine net, is a weaving. It's a culturally authentic Polynesian way of selecting, gathering and joining different fibres together. And I argue that our production was also a weaving. The weaving together of a play script that was written in 1975 and the weaving together of a diverse pan-Polynesian cast of dancers, actors and musicians in an authentic Polynesian production that could only have happened here in Aotearoa. Samoan scholar Caroline Sinabayana says that Newell's layers of story and theme continually speak to and across each other, weaving in and out of the text like the fibres of a pandanus mat. Albert Wentz says of Polynesians that our dead are woven into our souls like the hypnotic music of bone flutes. We can never escape them, and if we let them, they can help us illuminate ourselves and to one another. It is this illumination of ourselves and to ourselves that the layers of the play work towards in Marakanakau. In the story, actors in a pageant are preparing for their hula performance for tourists to Hawaii. The concert has a sense of being fake. Oh my gosh, she just said that. Rather than a genuine performance of cultural practices, until a native Hawaiian expert arrives with an authentic hula halau. The kumu hula is drunken.
I drink, and I can get drunk, so I hide.
And offensive. And he tells the traditional Hawaiian legend of Kahikiloa and Kea. And we, as the audience, accept this.
Accept it.
I accept it.
Good, wonderful. But a little more ali in your voice.
I accept it.
We bring you our poor gift of the hula. The story of the young Mali'i, Kahikiloa's love for the beautiful Kea. You all know the story of how love turned into jealousy, and how jealousy turned into hatred, destroying all life. How he was favored with power and beauty, and how he spurned all of women until finally, while visiting Kauai, he came to Waipea, where the people were feasting and dancing. When he saw the beautiful young woman Kea, as evening shadows fall, melody that brings back fond memories of you. Kahikiloa, the son of Alika. Kahikiloa, in whose shadow the communists tremble. Kahikiloa the brave. Kahikiloa the beautiful. Kahikiloa the loving. Lost without you, everything seems so blue. Everything seems so. My heart keeps saying that it's you, dear. Well, it's you, it's you, it's you, my darling. Aloha, hey, hey. You are just mine.